Consejo Nacional Electoral está invertido.
You cannot trust the leaders of the opposition precisely because their real intention, which they have demonstrated again and again in 14 years, is they want to overthrow the government, using everything they have in their hands with the crucial support of the United States.
We need to do something else, to release them from that anger and to unlock this kind of franchise of hate system. That we don't need to keep doing this every election. We have to manage the way how to break down this actual tension.
The 49% of the population that did not vote for the government will feel the same. We are not being recognized as human beings, as Venezuelans, as people who love the country. Basically, because you were talking about a huge range of people that we cannot just put in a pot and say that they're all fascists.
We have the parasite. In any case, fascists are few that can do or try to get other people to do bad things. That's history of fascism, so it shows that there are certain people who actually think about bad things, and unfortunately there is a whole range of population that engage in those stupid actions and activities. So no one has really said that.
The development of solidarity among Latin America will help to protect the Venezuelan process from suffering the same fate as we suffered in Chile. I was in prison after the military coup in the National Stadium. I spent 6 months in asylum in the Venezuelan embassy in Santiago, so I can speak with some knowledge about what is the effect of fascism.
That what they did in Chile is what happened to my country, Iraq. They destroyed Iraq. The so-called American democracy have destroyed Iraq, have sent the country back 100 years, and this is what will happen in Venezuela if we're not careful. Thank you.
And yet I knew very little of the detail of what was in that film. So in a way I was just shocked by the content of it. And the thing that then really impacted on me was the role of the media and the power of rumour, the power of tiny bits of stories that get repeated and repeated in different media outlets across the world.
All my family member did was to go out and celebrate the fact that Maduro had won and were killed, especially the girl that said, you know, my mum's my best friend, and she'd be taken away from me. That really sunk with me because my mum's my best friend and someone took her away from me, I don't know what I'll do. So I think that really made a big impact on me, that really, you know, kind of kicked me going, actually, I need to do more in terms of social media, in terms of making people understand what's going on in Venezuela, yeah.
For him to even wear the Venezuelan flag and to try and walk in the shadow of Chavez as if he can wear that same thing. He is no Chavez. There was nothing like this after Chavez was elected. Chavez brought people together, and so I think Enrique Capriles is really exposed by this.
A really strong narrative in this country and other European countries, which is to portray Venezuela in a very negative way. And that's why you won't see that film, I think, on a mainstream broadcaster, because it would highlight the real nature of bits of the opposition, which is violent and undemocratic, and make people question their perceived prejudices about what's happened in Venezuela.
I thought the documentary was very informative, very enlightening. It's essential for people to be aware of what's really going on in Venezuela and not to be manipulated or deceived by the propaganda and the Western media.
What really makes me feel like sad is that these people, like from America, from CIA, or they actually they put brothers against brothers, and that's not nice.
Ha sido muy interesante y me parece muy bien que se hable sobre todo a gente inglesa que tal vez no está tan involucrada en el asunto con Venezuela, de cuáles son los planes que tiene la derecha de intentar tomar el poder en Venezuela.
I thought it showed very clearly what had happened during the period immediately after the election. And illustrated, very clearly in a way that you don't get to hear in this country about the truth of actually what happened at the time. I thought, so it was very powerful and should be spread around more widely.
What is crucial is to emphasize what democracy really is, which is what Venezuela has been doing, right? What Venezuela and now other countries in Latin America have been showing, that democracy really is the rule of the people, the ordinary people.